Section 3.5 ellipses. All right, once again, we are in the kitchen sink part of Math 127, where we just kind of throw a bunch of stuff at you at the end. The last bit of material for this course, unless I change my mind in the future and decide to do some more stuff, is conic sections. And ellipses and hyperbolas, the last two sections, are part of conic sections. So before I get into this video, which will be the next video, where we talk about the standard form of an ellipse, I just wanted to quickly talk about what even is a conic section. Let me go ahead and share a screen right here. So conic sections, I wish I could pause this thing. Conic sections are what happens when you take a plane, and a plane you can think of as like a piece of paper. It's what you can see this little thing moving through here. What happens when you take this little plane, this little piece of paper, and you cut it through a mathematical cone. So a mathematical cone is a double-sided cone. You think of an ice cream cone, you're probably just thinking of this top part here, or maybe like this bottom part for like an upside down cone shape. But mathematically speaking, cones are double-ended. So here in the, those two little triangles, that is a cone. And this piece of paper can cut through that cone in different ways, and we call those cross sections conic sections. So you can see when it's nice and perpendicular, it makes a circle at an angle perfectly, it becomes a parabola, an ellipse, which we'll talk about today, and then a hyperbola, which will be talked about in the next section. There's a few more pictures I have here just to give you an idea. Here's our double-sided cone, and you can see this cross-section of a parabola. We're not going to cover parabolas in this class unless I change my mind in the future, in which case ignore that statement. But parabolas, we talk about a lot in Math 126. There's a subset of them that we haven't talked about, which is the parabolas that open to the side as opposed to opening up or down. But parabolas, circles, you talk about in Math 126. We're going to focus on these ellipses where you have that little tilted slant right there, and then hyperbolas, this like double-ended shape over here. Another great one, great visualization of conic sections. You can see all four of them here. And there's another example of them. All right, so that's what conic sections are. It's silly, but that's what it is. It's what shape happens when you put a piece of paper through a mathematical cone. Where do they intersect? That is where the idea of conic sections come from. So we will be going into ellipses in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye.